Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Washington versus USC college basketball matchup on Saturday, March the 2nd, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for one-on-one style service. We have those products. They're just not available on the website. You just got to text the number that you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, text that number. But let's get to this one. Washington taking on USC is the final week of the Pac-12 as a basketball conference, kind of winding down here, at least as far as the regular season goes. Of course, they'll have their Pac-12 tournament in Vegas next week. But the thing is the Washington, or not next week, the following week. The thing is, Washington, certainly showed some promise this season after many down seasons. So they come into this one with a winning record at 16-13, but really not quite the season that they were hoping for. This team looked like maybe they were going to have like one of these rental type seasons where they had, going to have like a really big year and then, evaluate the talent at the end as, cycle it through. Basically play the transfer portal image licensing game that so many teams are doing. Of course, Washington headed to the Big Ten next season, as is their opponent in this one, USC, who's really been one of the more disappointing teams in all of college basketball. I didn't have as high expectations for this team as a lot of people did, but, with the signing of Bronny James and the hype that came with that, so did the expectation for this program, and they've fallen well short of that. They're 11-17 on the season, 3-7 in their last 10 games. But I have to say, even though that 3-7 in the last 10 games looks ugly, which it is, the thing is, USC is actually playing some of their better basketball of the season right now. 2-2 in their last 10 games, winning at home against Utah, winning at UCLA, and then playing Washington State, who's very, very good. They were leading them at halftime, led the entire first half, and ended up losing by 3 in a game that the final line was 8, even though it was 7 really most of the day on that thing. I think when we look at, what the Trojans have done, though, just a little short on talent, but like I said, covered in 3 of their last 4 games, getting generous numbers, while Washington, has covered last time out against UCLA, but really it was 3 prior games to that they didn't cover at all. I think when we look at the tail of the tape of these two teams, the USC offense is certainly coming together. They're shooting the 3 well at 34.8%. They're not hitting their free throws still, which to me is a problem, less than 68%, on the season. But the Washington defense really isn't going to offer a lot of resistance here for this USC offense. Same thing on the other side of it. The USC defense, terrible at guarding the perimeter, one of the worst in the nation, but their overall defense really isn't that bad. Washington's offense is pretty strong, though, across the board, including shooting 78% from the charity stripe. Washington also knows how to pound the boards, and certainly a lot of that has to do with effort. So I think this is one of those games where it's like, I would say that Washington certainly, is a deserved favorite in this game. They're going to win the game. I just don't see them covering the number. I'm going to take USC plus the points, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.